President Cyril Ramaphosa openly chastised Julius Malema of the Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, during a heated parliamentary session, accusing him of being disrespectful and urging a more civil and productive discourse. Please kindly hit on the subscribe button as we go into the details. Speaking directly to Malema, President Ramaphosa said, "I think you're confused about apartheid-era politics, so I think we should sit down and talk about them. I'm going to do this so that whenever you speak, it will be about something that will point us in the right direction." The president felt that Malema had been consistently rude during legislative discussions, which is why he made these remarks. Additionally, Ramaphosa made reference to a personal jab from Malema, saying, "I wouldn't disrespect your grandmother in the same way that you insulted my father once. Let's show respect to one another." The president has called for a more focused and civil political conversation in South Africa's parliament, and this demand for respect for one another emphasizes that desire. The conversation reveals the continued hostilities between Malema, who is well known for his aggressive words and combative demeanor, and Ramaphosa. The president's criticism is a reflection of his displeasure with the personal jabs, which he feels take attention away from the crucial policy talks that are required to solve the nation's problems. In his speech, Ramaphosa underlined the need of a change to more positive political involvement. He asked Malema and other lawmakers to put more emphasis on real problems and solutions than on slights and altercations. This need for a more civil and issue-focused discourse comes at a crucial moment for South Africa, which is struggling with social inequality, economic recovery, and other urgent problems. The president's critique of Malema's style of debate is a component of a larger initiative to foster a more civil and effective parliamentary culture. Ramaphosa's call for communication and comprehension, especially with reference to the intricate background of politics during the apartheid period, implies a wish to enlighten and interact more meaningfully with political opponents. Malema has not yet replied to the president's statements. Despite their repeated disagreements with Ramaphosa and other political figures, many of his admirers see his aggressive style as an essential tool for questioning the existing quo and holding the government responsible. Critics counter that his approach exacerbates polarization in politics and stifles fruitful discussion. The capacity of South Africa's leaders to have civil and productive conversations will be essential as the country navigates its political environment going forward. Ramaphosa's appeal for decency and problem-solving orientation serves as a timely reminder of the need of upholding decorum and civility in legislative processes. Political analysts and the general public will be keenly observing how this dynamic develops, since the caliber of parliamentary discussion affects both the health of South Africa's democracy and the efficiency of government. The president's call for civility and constructive involvement could change the national political dialogue and encourage a more cooperative and goal-oriented approach to solving problems facing the nation. Once more, the head of the Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, Julius Malema, claims that by reiterating the VBS mutual bank problem, the opposition is attempting to undermine the party's influence. At a news conference on Thursday, Malema refuted the charges and said they were motivated by politics and an attempt to weaken the EFF. With the recent resurgence of the VBS crisis, which led to the bank being cheated out of almost $2 billion, there have been growing calls for accountability and justice. Malema and other EFF officials have come under fire for allegedly making money off of the illicit donations. The timing of these claims is not a coincidence. According to Malema, it's clear that there is a coordinated effort to discredit the EFF and censor me. The establishment is making this effort to silence us because we have been vocal about issues that go against the status quo. Malema contends that the allegations are deflecting focus from the actual issues facing South Africa, which include economic inequality, unemployment, and corruption. While they focus on baseless accusations, the real issues that affect ordinary South Africans are being ignored, said the minister. He often emphasized the importance of the EFF's commitment to these issues, as well as economic justice and the rights of the marginalized. The leader of the EFF party has questioned the accusers' sincerity and suggested that they are just being used as political props. The people pushing these claims don't give a damn about finding the truth. Malema said that the only reason the EFF wanted to destroy itself was to safeguard their own interests.